How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great and exceptional day. So today I'm going to talk about a man I don't think gets enough credit, and that's Mr. Robert F. Smith. He is the one that is behind the child in the middle at the New York Stock Exchange. Now this took place last year, at the end of last year in 2021, because we're now in 2022. But I don't think he gets talked about enough, and I just wanted to give this man his flowers while he's still alive, all right? So, one person that is, like I said, he's not talked about enough. He's a successful venture capitalist, if you don't know, from the state of Colorado, but now he resides in Austin, Texas nowadays. Now, before I get into the article today, family, one thing that even Steve Harvey said about Mr. Robert F. Smith, that he was able to get more time with him than most people ever do, because Steve Harvey wasn't asking for anything specifically from an economic standpoint from him. He just wanted to know how to think like him and get game from him and whatnot. It was more of a friendly conversation instead of a what can you do for me conversation. And that's something that we all need to take into consideration when we're having a conversation with each other and whatnot, because it's not always what can I actually kind of quote John F. Kennedy, whether you like him or not, former president. He says it's not always about what our country can do for you, but what can you do for your country and whatnot. And a lot of times you got to approach life like that. It's not always what somebody can do for you. It's what you can somewhat do for them, and what you can bring to the table. It's not always about money. You can bring value to somebody's life. You can bring joy to somebody's life. I mean, there's a lot of people that do a lot of volunteering at churches, homeless shelters, wherever. There's a lot of people that do a lot of volunteer work to help make people's lives a little bit better, a little bit brighter, and hopefully help these people last a whole lot longer and whatnot. But let me not get off topic, all right? Now, like I said, let me get into what the article said about Mr. Robert F. Smith, and all his background and whatnot. In 2000, Robert F. Smith founded Vista Equity Partners to invest in innovation by the way of enterprise software and technology solutions. Today, he serves as a chairman and CEO of Vista, directing the firm's strategy, governance, and investor relations. In 2011, Vista opened its office in Austin, Texas, and was recognized as the most active investor in the software industry. And that's a beautiful thing. Mr. Smith was recognized by Forbes as one of the 100 greatest living business minds in 2017 for his business acumen and leadership skills. I never even heard of Mr. Robert F. Smith until he paid the tuition of all the graduates of Spelman University back in 2019. This caught national news and definitely caught my attention because student loans have been crushing generations for so many years. The article stated that the Vista Equity Partners, Robert F. Smith, and goal setters Tanya Van Court announced that one stock, one future initiative in October 2021. The initiative served as a call to action for both organizations and corporations to build up young people of color and set them on the path to financial freedom. It kicked off after Mr. Smith gifted 5 shares of stock, equivalent to about $15,000 total shares, 15,000 total shares to nearly 3,000 students, educators, and staff members at the Eagle Academies for Young Men, a network of public all-boys schools serving young men of color in New York City and Newark, New Jersey, according to the press release. So definitely wanted to make sure I read that correctly, one. And two, definitely give him respect, because one thing that's not talked about enough, especially in the African-American community, is the great things that black millionaires and billionaires are doing in the country and around the world. As this called for celebration, those black students, the black billionaire, black tech entrepreneur, black educator, and young black men from Morehouse, class of 2019, all graced the New York Stock Exchange podium, ringing the opening bell together. And I couldn't commend this moment more, because not many people can say that they were able to witness history at the New York Stock Exchange like this and to be able to ring the bell there. The article ended on this note, family. Mr. Smith stated that our class of 2019 at Morehouse, our team at Gold Setters, our team now at Eagle Academy, you all are a part of an ecosystem of economic development. You are a part of an ecosystem of self-empowerment. And you now have partners like New York Stock Exchange that you can look to and look for help and guidance on how we can create more access to capital and opportunity in our communities. We were raised at a time where access to education was thought to be the principal way to really grow your company or your family and in your community. And then we learned that access to capital is important. What Goal Setters does is put the two together. It gives us the ability to teach financial literacy and enable our community to fund our success. Now our community continues to grow, and now the New York Stock Exchange is a part of the community. And with business people and companies like Mr. Robert F. Smith, I say they're doing a great job, and keep up the great work, all right? Because that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Outside of trying to be a good person, outside of having a good family, outside of contributing to your community. Economics, money, cannot put it any other way. So that's why I commend the people in the African American community that are doing these things, from the black banks to the We Buy Blacks to the Robert F. Smiths to what you see going on in California with the reparations argument and whatnot. I commend everybody that's talking economics and not talking Democrat versus Republican. I said this years ago, and I will continuously say this until the day I die. Stop thinking Democrats and Republicans, start thinking checkings and savings. Who you bank with and who you do business with holds way more power than who you vote for, all right? That's my mindset. You vote for who you want to vote for, you don't vote, that's your prerogative and whatnot. But when you're talking the language of business, that makes the economic machine, and that's America's, whether you like it or not, America is a capitalistic country. You have to be some sort of a capitalist in some sort of a way, whether it's from a mega aspect, a minor aspect, or a very minimal aspect. You got to think different various aspects on how you can make a money move, not only in your life, but the lives of others all around you, right? So on that note, family, don't forget, Larry's Anything Goes. We are a Shopify wholesale retail products company. So check the store out, and we'll be greatly appreciated. Support your local businesses. Also, if you are a crypto investor like myself, think about joining the Gold Standard Partners. We have not only the opportunity to invest in cryptocurrency, but you have the opportunity to make money when you refer others to do the same thing. It's a referral marketing company. Links are in the description. And don't forget, if you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, want to have an individual retirement account, want to be able to make money moves with your debit card, sign up with Acorn, sign up with Stash, sign up with Crypto.com, sign up with WEBULL, and you have an opportunity to get $5 to $20 and up to $900 worth of stock when you sign up with all these platforms. All the information is in the description. And on that note, family, remember, if you can't get fired if you own the company, it's 2022. It's time for you to own something, all right? So do the great free things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money moves, or you're going to live broke like a fool. Take care, family.